Hello, this is Lady Boulay, and thank you for clicking on the video. Thank you for your support, for your thumbs up and your comments. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And it looks like the world is about to go to war. I saw this on TikTok, and I thought I would share this with you. Israel attacked a nuclear site in Iran. You know, they've been railing against the Iranians getting nuclear weapons. So they attacked Iran, and Iran is retaliating by launching missiles against Israel. I'm going to do a little bit more research and I'll do a video on it tomorrow if it continues to escalate. And from all indication, it will escalate. But back here in the United States, people seem to be confused about what they voted for or who they voted for in November. And so they continue to take to social media to complain about what's going on, about mass deportation. People act like they don't have good sense. They act like they don't hear well. They act like they don't have good understanding. They act like they don't know what they were voting for when they went into those voting booths, or even who they thought Donald Trump really was. But who did they think this mass deportation crowd was talking about? Who did they think this was for? So let's listen to some of the sounds of mass deportation.
Hi everyone, I wanted to get on here and finally compose myself to do a message because of everything that's happening with the mass deportations. Every time I try to record a message, I just start crying, and then I don't want it to be about me and my emotions about it, but it's just so inhumane, hard to watch. It's hard to witness from afar. I can't imagine what it's like to be in Los Angeles right now. I can't believe it's happening in Austin, Texas. I can't believe it's happening all over the country. The comments and people's reactions to it is really so surprising to me because it is un-American. We all can agree nobody wants criminals in our country. Nobody wants rapists, nobody wants drug dealers, nobody wants bad actors in our country. That's not what's happening.
So this is the Mexican actress Eva Longoria. I think she has moved to Spain, so she's not in the thick of it, but she's making the case that the people that are being rounded up are not criminals and rapists and all of that, failing to accept the fact that they broke the law by coming here illegally. That still seems to get lost on so many of them. But anyway, let's move on to somebody else.
You're running us over, you're shooting us, all because of the color of our skin. All because we have culture, we brought it here, and we are who we are, and we love it here, and we help people here. That's what we're known for. We help people, and yet we're getting terrorized. We're going through this. Our families are being, our babies are literally being ripped from our hands. If someone could please tell me if there's something we can do if there's something we could do to help our people, please just imagine yourself in our situation. Imagine your people are being terrorized. They're being ran over. If you literally cannot have empathy for someone, I don't know what to tell you. You're an evil-ass human being, and you need help, and you need God. You have no heart, and hell, there's a special place in hell for you.
So she doesn't know which side of the coin she wants to be on. On the one hand, she's begging for people to come and help, and on the other hand, she's cussing folks out for not coming to help. And therein lies the problem, right there. You don't even know how to be humble, but you want somebody else to feel obligated to come and support you. So you need to go back and try again. The problem is you.
Y'all know when Latinos and Hispanics be like black Americans are next? They really thought that black Americans are immigrants. And that explains why they voted the way they voted. They try to get us up out of here. But I gotta say to the Latino community, not only did your ESL classes, but the American educational system failed you tremendously. Because black Americans are not immigrants and we're not going anywhere. And this is how ill-informed they are. They really think because they're in the middle between black and white that they're white adjacent, when that's far from the truth. It's only 3 categories that's broken down in this country. You have white Americans, you have non-whites, and you have black Americans. The people in the middle, y'all just extras in this movie. The main characters are the white Americans and the black Americans, and sometimes the Native Americans make a guest appearance. This country spent too much money, trillions of dollars, in painting black people as the bad guys. That's the default, to even get rid of black Americans, as sad as that may sound. And you know who's catching on quick, who's learning the game real quick? Africans and Caribbeans. That's why they're cosplaying as black Americans. They're not cosplaying as black Americans to trick us black Americans. They're doing it to trick white Americans because they don't want to be deported.
I'm gonna have to start following this guy because he comes with a T every time. He really does. Okay, so here is a sober opinion about mass deportation that some of you might agree with.
Mass deportations happening right now are heartbreaking. No one wants to see families torn apart, children crying, children in fear. But here's what we have to acknowledge. Not a single country in the world has open borders. Not one. Not one. For decades, every US president, Democrat, Republican, has supported deportations in some sort. Obama, Clinton, Reagan, there's just immigration laws. So my first question is, why the sudden outrage now? What's happening today is not different. It's not new. And so I guess I really want to understand perspective. If all countries opened all borders and allowed anyone to come in, live, stay, work there, what would it look like? What's a real compassionate solution that would protect our borders and respect human rights at the same time? I really am open to a discussion on this. I want to understand different perspectives.
The reality that every country in the world has immigration laws and that you can't go into anybody's country and just start working and living and running your mouth, it really gets lost on a lot of people because people have come in here for so long and have gotten away with it for so long, and they have tried to make concessions for them for so long that now they think they have a right to come up in here illegally and nobody say anything to them about it. So I don't believe that this is going to be resolved by people trying to reason with these illegals. I think you just have to enforce the law. And here is the real deal. So many of these people that are in here illegally did not think that this mass deportation was going to apply to them. They thought it was going to apply to other people. And they really thought black Americans were going to be a part of that mass deportation. And that's what you get for not knowing the laws and the rules of a country. So I will leave you with these people who didn't think they were going to be a part of mass deportation.
I'm Hispanic and I vote for Mr. Trump. We vote for Mr. Trump. Yes, Mr. Trump. We love you. We love you. All the way to the White House.
Beyond betray. They used us. They actually, during the campaign, and I don't want to make this political, but during the campaign, the elected officials from the Republican Party, they actually told us that it was not going to touch the documented people.